good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Miss Fish Show. I am your host, Miss Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Give me 1 second here. Just gonna get one thing up and ready. But thank you guys for coming through. Much appreciated. Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hoo hoo. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome. I got a special guest. Oh man, I got a special guest coming up here for you guys. Obviously, if you didn't see it, whoo. Let's let's get this puppy going. Okay, let me see if y'all can see me. Good morning, morning guys. Hit that like button. I was gonna say let's go ahead and get this puppy started. Yeah, we're doing fantasy football. Why? Because we can. So deal with it, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, the I can't believe it's not Bada. Sanity in the building. What's up, Sanity? Okay, you're muted. You're muted.
You know what? It's been a while. It's only been less than 24 hours. I can't believe it's not butter. Like, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's go. We're back up in this thing. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, can I say a full disclaimer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad. I'm sad today
Why?
because my dark horse pick to win the league has been eliminated. And
Who?
it's because Michelle. Listen,
Really?
I don't know why Michelle is a magnet for drafting a player that's going to get injured, but her roster, man, is it's so beautiful. And to not have her team in the playoffs it's a crime. Like when we look at it, uh, Miss she said, "What happened? Pick? I told you. I told you. Like we can go through pickup. I told you." But hey, sometimes you set out for a goal. It's not always easy, and the fact that it is hard and that I'm no longer in first place takes a lot of pressure off. It takes a lot of pressure off, and I can kind of alleviate some of that and maybe just go out and go back to making some picks. But I told you, at the rate that I was picking, I said that's not sustainable. Like eventually it's going to dip. And as I dip, people came up, and it is what it is. Like I'm not one of those people that's just going to necessarily try to pick the favorite every week and just like try to coast to it. Like I'm going to just pick what I think, and that's what it's going to be. It is what it is. I'm down one game, but there's 5 weeks left, and we'll see. We'll see what happens because I still
Somebody's
believe
feeling
Michelle could win.
themselves.
I'm not
You
feeling
know.
myself. I'm being
Uh-huh.
honest.
Pride comes before the fall, ladies and gentlemen.
No, because first of all, I'm in second place. She asked me a question, and I told her like, because I think at the time when we talked about it in the chat, she was like right behind me, and I'm like, Michelle, like this is scary. Like you're right there. Like you're like the goat of this, right? And I still believe she could come back and win pick 'em. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Like people think that it's as simple as, oh, I'm going to pick the odds on favorite and everyone's going to pick with me. Like no, like I'm not. That's not my style. I'm going to pick who I think is going to win, and if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I told her at that time, I think I was at like 99.8%. You know how hard that is to sustain over a year? There's going to be upsets. There are going to be snafus. There are going to be blunders. There are going to be teams, what's the name? So at the end of the day, all I can do is pick a team and hope that team wins. And like, listen, I've definitely picked, a couple of outlier underdogs. Like, oh, maybe they'll win this divisional game, and it's plausible, it's possible, but that's kind of how I got such a big lead, not just going along the lines of the favorites. And Eventually some of the things even out, and teams that are supposed to win are supposed to win. And one thing I'll never do is pick against my team. I think I might have did it one week, but I truly believe that Pick'em is very competitive this year. It's very exciting to see that a lot of us are like in it going into the last 5 weeks. So I think she like kind of ran away with it last year. So I have improved. I have improved. Right. I don't pick the Dolphins. I think I have. I think maybe one week I didn't pick them, but for the most part, they get me every single time. They get me every single time.
It's like I have to take the L every single time.
What? Yeah,
Every time.
absolutely.
Every single time. I always have to take the L when it comes. Stop.
So, do you have the fantasy
I'm
league
pulling it
up?
up right now. That's what
Oh,
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to
you
log
had
in
24
here.
hours. You had 24 hours. You had 20. Let me stop.
I'm tired. Okay?
You too.
I'm tired.
You too.
Let me go to the Miss Fans because I got a different fantasy. Damn, I'm just under 80%. This is so frustrating.
Eighty
Okay, let me
percent.
show my.
80% in pick 'em.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's real good. I'm proud of it. That's good, Miss Fins. That's like a
Mm-hmm.
solid B, right? So I don't want to have to get grades, but that's like a solid B. That's not bad. I'm not trying. Like, I'm not trying to
Mm-hmm.
be hilarious.
Right,
I'm trying to
right,
be. I'm
right.
trying to be genuine today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be as genuine and as humble. Because, like you said, pride cometh before the fall. And I do want to, make sure that we get to the complaints about some of the things that's going on in the league. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I would definitely like to, openly address them to my fellow uh, players.
Yeah.
I really want to show that as the reigning champ that I am very very sincere in that.
Mm. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull it up. Let me share this puppy real quick. Let's start out with the pickums, and then we're gonna go to the other one. So hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Ah, wait, can't make this way bigger than what it is. Oh, this is the standings. I mean, I this is just regular standings, which
Oh,
I'm
okay. Yeah,
fixing.
I'm seeing Philadelphia.
Uh,
That's tough to do. That's
there
tough.
it is. Okay. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the pickums. Jets could hire Gruden. God, no! Don't let that man destroy his career by going to the Jets. Please, man. I'm 10th. Ah, this hurts. Okay, number one, we got Flavor J in the building. Yo, 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 135. Man, he came from behind too. Damn. Good job, Flavor J. Then we got Church of Tuanon, aka Finsanity, the CEO of Tuanon. She tries to deny it. Then we got Adam S. Third position. Wow. This is cutthroat. Then we got Emax. Only off by 4 from the number one. Michelle, who is what, 5 from number one. Michelle, you're still in it. You are still in it. So don't think that you're not in it at all. Color, good morning, Color. I appreciate you coming through. Guys, thank you so much. I know, listen, it's a completely different show than what, we could talk about the Dolphins and blah, 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 and this and that, but I'm kind of mad at my team, so they can suck it. Uh, they can go somewhere else. We're out here killing narratives, okay? So we're you turned away when I put that up there. It's like a picture of you, by the way. You're muted.
You did what?
I said it's a good picture of you. You don't like your picture I picked?
No, that's it's a. I like that picture. I like that picture. We're
Yeah,
gonna update the company photo though. We're gonna update the
that's
company
fine.
photo.
That's fine. Well, I didn't get an updated one, so I have to work with what I had. I mean,
No, no, I appreciate it. It's actually I actually like it. It's like
it
beautiful
could have
picture
been
of
an
me.
emoji. It could have been an
It
emoji.
could have been, you also could
Exactly.
have just blatantly put a picture of Tua up, since you think I am, the
I don't
CEO of
think
Tua now.
your name says it all.
How?
Tua's tax attorney?
See, that's the thing, right?
Exactly. Exactly. No
That's the
explanation
thing.
needed. Nope.
When you play
Nope. Nope.
fantasy, right,
Nope.
you're supposed to come up with a creative name, right? And personally, I feel like in the league, I have the most creative name. Like if there was a prize for most creative name, I feel like I should win.
You
This
definitely don't win.
what?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's adorable, but I wouldn't. I don't think you'd win if we put this out there. It wouldn't. You. It wouldn't be a winner.
I spent a good
Okay,
15
listen.
seconds
My
thinking that name.
skills get sexy.
Oh, Miss
That's a
Phins,
good
you've been
one. Okay.
you first of all, you've been writing with that name for
Yeah.
like, and I get it.
Three
I get
years.
it. It's a nice play on his name, right?
Thank you.
But to
I bring a
make a
sexy back. Come on, please. Like
oh my,
that is some good play on names. Dual tax attorney sounds like you're working at H what H what's that place? H and R
H&R
Block.
Block.
There you go. Let's not depress ourselves. It's okay.
Ladies
That's
and
why I don't
gentlemen, make
want to
sure
talk
you
about
do your
the
taxes.
Dolphins.
But no, because it's a play on, the receipts. I'm talking about receipts and like, Ahmed's taxes. Like,
What's
no,
up, Skull?
okay. No.
Yeah, no,
Oh, thanks for
no.
coming back, Sco. Hello, good
Skull's
morning.
awesome.
Hi.
Yes. What's up, Sko? Okay, so we left off at Emax. Michelle at 5 away from number one. Steve, what's up, Steve? We see you up here, top six, man. You're 6 away from being in the number one. Man, Pickums really is right up there. Dolphins to the mine is what or 9 away from number one. Level two noobs, man. He's still in it. Like we still got 5 weeks. So if we were to average it out, it's about 75 more picks, give or take.
Yeah.
Because I do know that there is, I think, one more week of bye week, if I'm not mistaken. I think one more week of bye week, which is
Yep.
week 14.
This week.
Yeah. So with that being said, I don't think there's anybody at week 15.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So yeah, there's about 75 more picks. Guys, that's anybody's game. Anybody's game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Dad
why.
Dean is at ninth place, only what 10 points from the number one, and obviously the one and only, the greatest of all time. Miss Fans
Uh,
is at
you,
I don't know, I'm
you
a
gave
few.
yourself an extra 0.2%.
How?
You said you were at 80. I see a 79.8. That
I said
that's
under 80.
oh, you said under. I you said you were at 80. I'm sorry. It's only one. So,
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Mm-hmm.
I sincerely
Mm-hmm.
thought you said 80, and I was like, that's why I said 80 is good. Remember I said,
Color's not that far off. He's about 30 away. 75 picks, man. You still in it, but yeah, you still got some more people in here. Girthquakes, what is it? Endorphin, Snow, Ten to Fin Man, Cat for Life. I don't know who ESPN. Da, 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 da. But I appreciate you being here.
of course, Whenever,
Not you, them.
oh, wow.
I mean, I appreciate you too. I'm saying
No,
because I'm trying
no,
to give them
no,
love.
no, no.
That's not. See, now you're taking it out of context. I'm trying to bring everybody together. I literally, you already said you're like number two.
No, listen, my dark
Oh,
horse to win still is Michelle. Like, I cannot not see her winning something, and she's so phenomenally great at all of this that I'm
yeah, it
telling you,
was great meeting her today. Her and her husband.
she's going to finish. She's going to be in the top three come week 18. Watch,
Yeah,
watch.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Shout out to Daniel, aka Cosmic Raccoon. Happy birthday, Daniel. Be good.
Happy birthday.
But happy birthday to you, man. Yeah. Next year, once you figured out your email situation, we'll get you into the fantasy league again. Okay. Well, I did the perfect week already, so she did, and she got her Misfits merch. Okay. Did you get to wear it to work already, Michelle? That was pretty cool. I'm playing for the top 10 now. Look at this. Me too,
Uh,
color. Exactly. Happy birthday, Daniel. Oh man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you guys for coming through. Hit that like button, guys. So that is our fantasy. These are the top three. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Obviously. The winner, and like you guys see it, so and Michelle can attest, and all the winners can attest. Where's my message? I had a group map. Oh Lord, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's normally there.
You've seen it, right? I don't know why
Yeah.
I gotta add it. Essentially is, a perfect week gets you missing merch. Oh, look, Michelle wore it. Yup, I wore it that Tuesday. I went back to work. That's awesome. You gotta take a picture so I can and send it to me and tag me in it so I can add it. Because this is good stuff for the website. I'm still working on it. It's actually not as easy as it looks, but yeah, I'm still working on it. So guys, go ahead and put it up. I've got about 25 t-shirts this time. So I'm not dropping them all at the same time, but it's some good stuff. So definitely looking forward to dropping the merch that is coming soon. Obviously, I know everybody loves my mini caricature. My little Miss Phins. This gets people every time. Every time. See, like my little mini me. So there will be merch with my little caricature, peeps. There will be merch with my little caricature. Um, but I appreciate that, and I got new stickers. So if you come to the game this Sunday, I will be there for the Jets game. Whew, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. Shout out to Dolphins State of Mind donating a ticket, man. Appreciate you. We're actually gonna be joining the AFC East Roundtable for their event, so it'll be pretty cool. I'm winning this fantasy league. Good job, Joe. Are you in it? What's your name? Aren't you Girthquake? You're a little behind if that's the case, but
Well, no, he's talking about the fantasy league, not the pick'em.
Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay.
The
So then,
fantasy league. Yeah, this is pick'em. He's winning.
okay, got
Yes.
it. Oh, that's my team. Hold up. Let me add there. Let me put on the league. It's my team. It's my birthday. Yeah, you in first place. Members. No, let me.
Interesting song choice. Interesting song choice.
You see, you guys are gonna make me get. Can you show the fantasy football transaction counter? Cat for Life has hit numbers I've never seen. It should only allow you to do 10, if I'm
That's
not
trades.
mistaken. So.
That was trades. Like you. So in our league, you can add in the waiver wire as much as you want.
Oh yeah, the waiver wire is
Yeah.
addable. I don't know if I said that right, but transaction free agent. Yeah, you can add and drop. Let's see, full. Is that what you're trying to see? The full activity. Let's take a look at this. I can't read it, so let's make this bigger. These are the different transactions. What did you do?
Who?
What did you do?
Who did? What did
Because
who
I
do?
might have to block some of these now. See, if you got a bum team, you can't be 10 a week. He hit 100 transactions. He did?
Yes.
Hold up. Hold up. The fight's out. I'm about to put you. Lights out. Get the cut back.
Listen,
Guards and grills. Is
I,
something wrong? We
I
can't
have
stay still.
to.
There is an actual page called transaction counter. Okay. Transactions. Um.
Let me see. Let me see if I can navigate and find my way to it.
Because it's supposed to be just 10 trades and
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
So if you go to the top, you see where it says league. So go scroll over the league part.
This? Yeah.
You
Oh.
see where it says. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here to help in any way that I can.
Of course, because you're the one, you're the number one culprit. Where is,
I'm
what's
the
his
number one
name?
culprit.
Casual Capers. What the hell is this?
Well, Cap would add players, then immediately drop them for someone else, and like in a vicious cycle of it. So it would be like rolling over. So like he could like 1 minute add someone, then drop them, pick someone else up, then drop that person, and then randomly just pick someone else up, all in a matter of 5 minutes. So no one
Mm.
has had more transactions than him. I think he was just trying to figure: do I want this player versus this player? Doing this research versus this research. He was just consistently always. I had to put the chat on mute because every single time someone does a transaction, biz, and you know, and I'm just like, whoa, okay. It was just, it was just,
So you've only done
innocent.
2 trades. I find that extremely hard to believe. With the
I
complaints
believe it.
I've received, and it's been more than one
And that's and
person.
that's and that's what I'm talking about, Miss Phins. That's what I'm talking about. These complaints are absolutely
Valid.
warranted. They are warranted. They are absolutely valid. Um,
So
all
what's
I
going
can
on here? Because this is looking real
all I
fishy,
can
and now I
all
gotta
I can
dip
say is
dive.
all I can say is that I think the one trade I did was, fair.
Mm. Can I visit those trades?
Sure. I said the one that I did, it was Devontae for Devontae, Devontae Adams
Let
for
me
Devontae
look.
Smith. That was a fair swap.
Hold on. Let me look. How do I do it?
I
Help me
don't
out
know.
here. You say you were helping, so uh, oh, now all of a sudden you don't want to help.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see. Okay. So boom, if you go to the recent activity underneath
Where
league, recent activity.
league? Okay.
Okay, and when that page comes up, you're going to go to transactions and then hit traded.
Here.
Hold up. Yes.
Okay.
Is that it? Is that all of them? Oh, we have to
Okay.
change. We might have to change the dates.
Okay. Hold on.
So let's go back from. Let's say from. Let's do the whole year. Let's see all the trades
What's
since
the league year started? I guess the 28th, right? What
no.
day's today? The
Let's just
third.
go. Let's go from September 1st to yeah.
No, on the league year. That's the whole. This is the furthest back I can go,
And then
and
if
this
you
is the.
want, you can also just go to mine because underneath team you can go whatever team you want. But if you want to do all of them, we can go through all of them.
Let's go. Yeah, because you're the one.
Cause,
If this
cause,
is
cause
your way of trying to get legitimized as
no,
to
I'm not.
so
No,
people
I'm
don't
not
come for
trying.
you,
I no, I'm trying. I'm not trying to get my trade legitimized. I said one was fair, so I understand that in the eyes of the law, that the other one, for most people, was not fair.
The one
But
I have highlighted right now.
which one? Yeah, that one. I traded for Lamar Jackson and I gave up Kareem Hunt and I gave up Brian Thomas Jr. Okay? I went on a trade analyzer and they said even the value for it, not to do it, but I did it because I understood one, it gives me the number one quarterback in the league, correct? And both guys were on my bench. Like I'm not going to be,
Who
I'm not going to be
initiated that
false,
trade? Who
huh?
initiated that
I
trade?
initiated the trade. The dude didn't come to me and say, I'm going to give you
Uh,
Lamar Jackson. I'll be honest. But when you look, someone needs to look me in my eyes and tell me where Josh Allen for Michael Pittman is fair for CJ Stroud and Devin Singletary. Like I said, I just played the game that was played. And that trade was made in the beginning of the year. So don't tell me that if we go through all these trades, that they are fair. People were trading just to trade. So now that you have a problem with mine, go back. But what I'm saying is, I'm playing the game the way the people played it. I wasn't trading. I was going about my life, my business, moseying along. When I made complaints last year, they were ignored. So I said, you know what? If this is the way I'm playing with these people, I'm going to do it. Now go to my other leagues. Every single one of my trades are fair because I'm the commissioner and I make sure every single trade that goes through has to be fair. And I ask each person, are you sure you want to do this? Okay, transaction goes through, but it has to be fair. So what I'm saying is, don't complain now because I'm a top team that got a top quarterback when you didn't care weeks ago, and now because you see it, it's a problem. Because when I brought it up, it wasn't a problem. It was deal with it, and I dealt with it last year, and I still won. I think that all the other teams are still great. I don't think in any way I'm going to win this league. I
but
don't. I
this
think there
is
are better rosters. But at the end of the
well,
day,
for Insanity,
if
you
this is
got
how
Lamar
this
Jackson from an eliminated
and
team.
so what? And so what? If they, it takes two to tango. If I didn't promise them anything, I didn't say, "Hey, I'm going." There was no favors given. I was just saying, "Hey, would you trade me Lamar Jackson?" They said, "Sure." I all I did was send a trade request. They could have literally said, "Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stand 10 toes." Who am I not to take advantage of a situation? This is fantasy league. I'm sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. I had to deal with it. There's needs okay. Well then listen. Next year there needs to be a rule that there also needs to be a rule that every trade makes sense and it is fair equally. Like don't try to come at me because of this when we could go through all these trades and you'd be like, what are they doing? What's going on here? Because it doesn't make sense. Don't tell me Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill is equivalent to J.K. Dobbins and Devontae Adams because it's not. It's not. I don't care. And I stand Alexander Madison for Kyle Pitts. Like, what are we doing here? Daniel Jones for a Jalen. Like, what are we doing here? J.K. Dobbins for JSN. And this is back in like what? What are we doing here? Like, and then people want to come at me. Yeah, I admit it. I am guilty for playing the game and the rules that they were there. Maybe, just maybe, if there was a little bit more oversight, some of this stuff wouldn't happen. But don't get mad at me if it's allowed and it goes through, it's allowed and it goes through. It is what it
Oh, so
is.
you say I didn't oversight it and
I'm
therefore
not
I
saying you
allowed it
did.
to happen.
I'm not saying you're no, because at the end of the day, all it takes is two vetoes. Two. Two people had to say no and vote. Why didn't you vote? All it takes is
I'm
two.
gonna be
One,
honest with you, I
two.
don't even know how to veto, so
All you do is you hit the thing. Well, you can just honestly, you have as a commissioner have the ultimate what's the name? But like we as the players in the league, you just hit the thing, you vote to veto, you vote to uphold. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It takes probably quicker than it takes for you to send the chat in the group message. So, will I sit here and say that I don't think the trade is fair? Absolutely. If I would have seen that, I'd have been like, But too too much is given, you know, much is demanded. And I feel like I played this league the way that this league has been played. And I'm glad that it takes maybe something like this to open up more people's eyes so that going forward, it is seen. And I'll say one thing. You know who got hurt the most by that trade? Dad Dean. Because if Lamar Jackson isn't my quarterback that week, he's still fighting for his playoff life. Well, guess what? Last year when I had a problem with Dad Dean's trades and some of these players' trades, like I'm going to call it fair and square. It sucked. It sucked. But when I said it, it was ignored. When someone else comes up with it, now we're having a show about it. So you know what? Hopefully going forward,
I mean, you're
if
the
this
one that
next
asked for the show, so I'm just here
yeah,
chilling.
because I wanted to openly address it and what's the name? So we went
So
from
we
being
went from
fair
being
to not
fair
catching
to
you in the
not
act.
catching you in the act.
What does he mean by catching me in the act? If anyone has a brain, which I think, all of us who are adults have it, right? I know it wasn't a fair trade. I traded two bench players for the number one quarterback. Like, if you don't get that that's not fair with the roster that I have, then what's the name? But if the person accepts it, I'll give you a prime example, right? There is someone in the league, and I will not say their name, that has been eliminated. And I tried to trade for players on their team to strengthen up my flex position. They would not even talk to me. Wouldn't even talk to me. Would not trade, which they were still setting up their rosters, their lineups, they were still active. So it wasn't like they weren't involved. They were involved, but they said, nah. Now, if I find the one person that says, yeah, then cool. And I'm very appreciative of that person. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not happy to have what's the name? Listen, it is crazy, but it got done. It happened, and it is what it is. And I
So
still
this
don't
is
think I'm going
sounds
to
like
win.
you wanted this to justify your post so people don't come
No,
at you for
I'm not trying
making
to
this trade that
justify anything.
clearly wasn't
How many times
fair.
can I say that it's not a fair trade? I don't get why people are not hearing that. I hear and understand what they're saying. It's not a fair trade. I'm not trying to justify it. But
I mean,
hopefully
it sounds like you
going
are.
hopefully going on next year, going through next year, there will be a more concerted effort to not only be active, but to be a true participant. You can ask Michelle. I hit up Michelle. Michelle, do you want a quarterback? I'm willing. Or no. Do you want one of my quarterbacks for one of your flex plays, like one of your flex running back, wide receivers, or whatever? Michelle didn't respond to me, and me and Michelle communicate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, listen, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you, Chris, and I appreciate it. Right? And at the end of the day, it is what it is. It takes two to tango, two, and I think that going on from here, the league will be better for it. It sucks. Sorry, not sorry. I had to tough through it last year, so I'm not going to pretend like in any way
So
I
is
am.
this like your way of what getting back on the league because of it? I
No,
don't
it's
know. It
my way
sounds
of
like
playing.
very
No, it's
vindictive.
me. It's me playing the game the way the league is set up, and it can go. Miss Phins, I told you last year that a lot of these trades that are going through would not go through in other leagues, and I was ignored. So now people are upset because I did it. Okay, cry me a river because I was saying it all year. These do not make sense. These trades do not make sense. These are not fair trades. Oh, now that we get to the playoffs, oh, a top team got the top quarterback. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to cry because my team got better? No. This is the way the league is set up. This is the way the league is allowed to be ran. There's no order, there's chaos in it, and it is what it is. It's the wild, wild west of fantasy. So why not give myself an advantageous position when there are a lot of tougher teams in this league? There's a lot of great rosters. So why not find a way? I don't care if it's an eliminated team, I don't care if it's the second place team. I even hit up Joe just to try to get to it, just so I can have to it. And he's trying to get a really good player for me. You gotta be kidding me. But you don't want to talk about that trade, Joe. And I said I probably wouldn't start to it because I have Kyler Murray and he would sit on my bench. Like let's talk, let's really talk about this stuff. Like let's really put everything that's going on in this league on the front foot, on Front Street. Because now, maybe just now, when some of these trades are looked at, it won't just be mine. You'll think about it. It's week 4. I'm not going to worry about that trade. Okay, I'm sorry. Trade deadline merchant. Got it done. It's over with. beat me. And listen, there are rosters out there that can beat me. Like, I don't think I'm running away with this fantasy league. Anything can freaking happen, bro. So people want to be upset. I understand. I was fuming last year, and Miss Phins knows this. I literally told her to put me on auto last year. You think this is bad? Go back to last year's trade. Miss Phins, did I not say I wanted to go on auto multiple times last year? So, like I
Twice.
said, if this is how this league is going to be ran, then boom. I don't care if they're still in the league. They're still playing. They're still participating. They can still play spoiler. There's going to be a lot of spoilers this week. I think Michelle's team is going to beat my team this week, and I'm not a shoe-in for a bye. Okay? It is what it is. Like, you don't know how players are going to play each and every week. Like, so the fact that we're really doing this, oh, it's an eliminated team. It's a team in the league. They can trade. Maybe we should just make sure that whenever that trade is being done, it's fair. It's fair. That people are actually that have a chance to compete are still giving up something of fair and equal value to get something from another team. It is what it is. I don't like it.
Sounds
You
like
don't like it. But
justification.
but
I
I'm going to
mean,
do it. No, I'm going to do it because guess what? You play to win. You play the Game of Thrones. You
what's
play to
up,
win,
Alex?
or you die. So guess what? I don't know if you were here last year, Joe. And if you were, then cool. If not, then it sucks. But it was way worse last year. It was way worse. But it is
Uh,
what it is. I made two trades. One of them was fair, as you've seen. And that's like, oh, so why do I have to be the one to have to play fair or play by the rules when other people aren't? I don't care. I literally, and I say this in the most respectful way. Last year me cared. This year me is like, if this is how the league is allowed to go, I'm going to do it. I would not care if someone was on the waiver and like someone's up there and they're like, hey, can you drop this place or I can pick them up. It is what it is. There is no offense, no rules and regulations when it comes to these things. And when I realized that that's the way it was and that's the way it is, well, then why would I just sit back on my hands and say, oh, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to chill. Go look at my other league. It's fair. Anything that I've done, it's fair. But this one, with some of these players and some of the things that go down in this league, I'm not about to just sit back and just be like, oh, it is what it is. No. If
you've
I
been
have a chance,
ranting for 32 minutes,
yeah, because people are coming.
defending yourself.
No, it's not that I'm defending myself. It's just the fact that this stuff is brought up when I do it. When other people were doing it, nothing was brought up. That's my problem with it.
Not
How dare y'all
true.
try
I
to
just don't
single
talk
me
about
out?
it.
How dare y'all try to single me out when y'all ain't have no smoke all year, all season? But now because I traded with eliminated, hey, get out of here. It is what it is. Brock Purdy for Debo Samuel. Yeah, I love that trade. That is so freaking fair. Miss me. I'm not. Whether I win, lose, draw, I don't care. Like I don't. And I'm glad that we have gotten to this point where like I'm steaming over because last year I took it cordially and I did what I had to do. I had to tough through it somehow, some way. I won. Whoop de doo. Cool story. Yay. But this year, I told y'all, I was coming to win and I was going to do anything in my power, ability, aura to try to win. And if that means I have to play a dirty game, well, then guess what? I will be the villain because guess what? I know next year, every single last one of y'all will be on these trades and be like, nah, I don't like that. Nah, we're not going to do this. What are we doing here? Matthew Stafford for Kyle Pitts. Okay. Okay. Matthew Stafford for Kyle Pitts.
Somebody
Okay.
needed a flex player and somebody else needed a quarterback.
Man, get out of here. That's not even a fair value trade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. And listen, I get it. A lot of people got screwed by that trade. I in no way want to say that that was a fair trade, that it should have gone through or anything. I am on y'all side when it comes to this. It should not have happened. It should not have happened. I want you guys to understand that I understand where you're coming from. Because had y'all done it last year, I was up in arms. No one else was up in arms with me. It's very interesting to me, though, that this year, when I do it, there's a problem. And I'm here to address all complaints and say,
That's it. Yeah, you're trying to justify it. It's okay. It's
I'm not justifying.
not a big deal.
I'm calling it straight. It is what it is. It is what it is. These trades, a lot of these trades, none of them should have occurred, happened, or gone through. Now, if you want to single mine out because it's the most egregious, absolutely. It's the most unfair, most egregious, most widest. Why would you do that type of trade? And I said it last year. When you are playing and people are playing for money, there needs to be order and there needs to be some structure to this because it's other people's money at line and other people's money, and people are playing this stuff for real. Now, like I said, last year, when I tried to rectify this and make sure that this year we didn't come into, I'm like, okay, all these trades go. I was like, okay, not a problem. Okay, we're doing the same thing this year. Not a problem. But if you think I'm going to sit back and not play the game that's being played against me, I'm sorry. That's your choice. Personally, I feel bad for everyone in the league that has to endure it. But I also say this: I in no way think that my team is a lock to win. I think Girthquakes has one of the better rosters. I think, ironically enough, if Michelle would have got in, she would have had one. We got people who've been eliminated who have better rosters. It's just that their teams had to deal with injuries. Like if you got freaking Cooper Cup and Amon Ra and you got two good running backs, like it sucks. Go look at some of these rosters. It's tough. It is tough. But no one's complaining when Moneybag Tua, when people are getting automatic wins against Moneybag Tua because he's not setting his lineup. It is what it is. It is what it is. This is like, I'm
That's
glad you I'm
let's
glad
see
you
here.
now guys can
Am
see
I
what
still
I
playing?
saw and
Oh,
feel what
I
I
haven't been
felt.
eliminated yet.
Nah, you got a chance. Listen, this week, a lot can happen this week. A lot can happen this week. A lot.
Oh man. Oh
A lot can
man.
happen this week.
I'm still trying to figure out how Cap for Life
Uh-huh.
is third, and all he does is up and down, in and out, and make all these changes.
Listen, Cap made a lot of amazing trades that help bolster his roster, and I'm excited for him. I think Cap could potentially do well in the playoffs. I'm excited to see what his team does if he locks in a position. But like I said, a lot has to happen. Only one team has clinched the playoff spot, but I haven't clinched the bye yet. Like nothing is set in stone. It is what it is.
It's okay, Daddy. No worries about it. I'll probably make two different leagues next year, so that way it'll be a little bit different. Okay. But anyways, you tell Daniel to have a fun birthday, okay? Because clearly I today was about justifying one trade, but it's okay. Look,
It's you know
at the
what,
end of the
and
day,
you know what. I want to say one thing to Joe, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Everything that you're saying this year, I said last year. So nothing that you're saying is against what I feel. All I did was play the way that this league allows us to play. Now, next year, I'm pretty sure you're going to feel scorned and burnt from this. And who knows, you might be the villain next year. It is what it is.
well,
It is
we'll
what it is.
see. I mean, the season's not over. We'll see if you even make it to the end. So,
That makes it worse. No, it doesn't make it worse to me. It doesn't. Because at the end of the day, it's every man for themselves. And maybe, just maybe, there will be more intention. Maybe, just maybe, you guys will do some of the things that you're supposed to do. Next time, veto it. It didn't have to go through. It didn't even have to be a real thing. All you had to do, I see you guys in the chats all day talking with each other, going back and forth, multiple multiple what's the name every single day. All you had to do was veto it. That's on y'all. That's not on me. That's on y'all. Because the fact that it only takes two and four of y'all being there most of the time, daily, talking with each other, that's all you had to do. Hey guys,
I
let's
get it.
all
I
go
get it.
veto this
Look,
trade. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can attack me, and that's fine. I will take it because I deserve it. I am not saying in any way that you're wrong, but I'm glad that you feel like the way that I felt. Hopefully, and in turn, everything works out, and you will win this year, and it'll make you and your team rise above it all. But to say that I'm sitting here anyway, sad, remorseful, no,
hey, so
I'm not.
look, I will
I'm
say
not. I'm
this.
not. It is
I
what it
hope
is.
things continue to work out better for you, Dolphins, instead of mine. I know you and I have spoken already, so that's why I'm not harping on this. But I will tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. Fantasy football is fantasy football. It's a fantasy anyways. I will obviously each year I learn a little bit more each year and try to work on getting better the next year. Um and everybody can choose to come in and join and not join and do what they want. At the end of the day, I appreciate it regardless. It's a fun way to continue to have the community be together, obviously. And we're gonna learn from this and get it better by next year. One thing I will say that you reminded me of, DSM, is that at the end of the day, we've got real life going on. And a lot of people don't understand that. So again, I understand what's going on. Obviously, personally, opposite of that, but I do want to say that, hey, if this is, if this is what do you call it? Um Something that's that egregious for everybody, hey, we got to do better at doing. That's me as the commissioner. See, I should not have expected people to do, or I guess have the same, how do I put this? The
Moral.
same, no, let's just put a game ethics, to for anybody else. You know what I mean? I would expect for people to be, but I'm not surprised that people aren't. People are who they are. You know what I mean?
You
It
would
is fantasy football.
you
It's
expect
a
different
game.
results from the same individuals that you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you're not.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you.
I'm saying to say that you expect something different when you have a lot of the same individuals in the league. That's just. I mean, if you would have like. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um. Make it so you have to approve every trade. You know what? And again, that's for me. I'm a young commissioner. This is what my third year as a commissioner. I'm gonna learn from this, and I'm gonna get better. Um, and you know what? Hey, I even want to. I actually wanted to. I just didn't have anybody to really do it officially. I know that Dad Dean wanted to do it and things like that. We just never were able to set a schedule for it. But next year, I actually want to dedicate one day, one show where we actually talk about the fantasy, the pick'ems, and the regular fantasy, and talking about what's going on and set it up and kind of having like a fantasy football show. It's just it didn't unfortunately it didn't work out with scheduling. So I didn't get a chance to do it this year. I did want to go ahead and do it. Next year I'm gonna see how I can do it, but I'm gonna work on making a show about it because I think that would be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna go ahead and I guess make it more even playing field. I did work on a trades, not a million trades, so there you go. But I'll tell you, someone needs to come over and I'll take their spot. I don't know, Michelle. I don't think that's how it works. But I'm telling you right now, it's a learning experience for me. And then for next year, hey, anybody that wants to join, I look forward to it. And if you don't want to do it next year, I totally understand. Not a big deal at all. But I appreciate the support at the end of the day. I will say this though. Um, I wasn't expecting this to be. I wasn't expecting this to be. I should have known better, actually. Um, so hot. See, with these trades last year and this year, maybe I shouldn't say that. Let me not say that. Um, it's a learning experience. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's been a learning experience. Miss Fins, make it so you have to approve every trade. I'm gonna have to write that down. And see how I can go ahead and make this a little bit tighter. DSM, I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend as well. This should be a lot of fun. We got a message on Twitter because I definitely got some stuff for you. But anyways, I see you two in the back. I appreciate you guys, but I actually have a hard stop at 9. So I guess I didn't get a chance to do it. You
Who's
also
that
have to
say?
set it a 2 week round one. What do you mean for like the playoffs?
Yeah,
Is that what you
so
mean?
another, you know what, Joe? Another thing that I brought up is that week 18 should not be championship week because some players could be sitting. But yes, you have week 15, 16, round one, 17, round two, and then the championships week 18. But I listen,
Yeah.
and she did it, and it was like that last year. And
No, it wasn't like that last year. I changed it from last year.
so wait, you changed it this year to that way?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Again, my bad. I'm
No,
learning
Miss Fins.
too.
No, Miss Fins. I think that honestly, that I like the way you set up the league. It's
I'm sure you did. We'll see. You might not be the
it's
one winning.
I'm
Don't
not listen,
hey,
I'm not going to
pride for
win.
comments before the
I'm not
fall.
going to win. Like I
Let
don't
me
know
tell
how
you
many
something.
times I have said that
Whatever
today.
whatever you
I'm
say
not
now,
going to win this league. Like
insanity. There is one thing you specifically, ma'am, haven't done that it's gonna come back to bite you in the butt. But don't worry about it. We'll talk about it offline. But I do, I do need to go. Uh, hey, all I gotta say is, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys even doing this with me. I get it. Could be a little frustrating, but hey, that's the nature of fantasy. Not every league is gonna be the same, you know. But it's still gonna be fun. We're gonna work through this. We're gonna get better, okay? And next year is gonna be even tighter. Next year might even be even more intense. Happy Alien Invasion Day? Is that what today is? Cool
I
if
don't
it
know.
is.
Who knows?
But yeah, this be careful. That's all I
Miss
gotta
Fins,
say.
I've said numerous times on the stream, I'm not going to win this league. So to say be careful or whatever, I don't think that I have the best roster. I don't think like totally there are better teams than my team.
You gotta
And I
you gotta check. You
and I
gotta check.
can I can be fair and say that. I've said that probably 4 times this stream that I will not be the winner of fantasy this year. And it is what and I'm cool with it. Like I'm not like OD overreacting. Like I understand. Like that's fine.
I've been playing for a long time. It's consistently evolving, and the rules need to evolve. Our playoffs started this week.
On a
Yeah,
bye?
that's kind of interesting. Um, I don't know if that would have been. Yeah, that's what happened last year. Last year, I had it 14 and 15, and then 16 and 17, and whatever your points were for those 2 weeks got you to the last 2 weeks, and the last two, well, not week 18, and then the third to last, and then last week. That's how I did it. This time I just moved it a week back. That's all I did. So,
But you
but
got a hard stop at 9 in the final too. I don't want to.
okay, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Uh I appreciate you guys. Continue to play, continue to have fun. All I know is this is a cutthroat league. I'll tell you that. And I appreciate it. It keeps it fun every single week. But guys,
Can I say one last
um
thing?
no. Give me
Can
one
I just
second.
say
One before let me get this off. No Tua Tuesday? Not today. No. Honestly, I didn't want to talk about Tua. I'm so over Tua. Um yeah, I can't. Not today. I didn't want to talk about him. So I'm glad we're talking about fantasy. But tomorrow we'll talk about the AFC East like we always do. And then we'll talk about League Wide Wednesday night as well, like we always do. So go check those two out tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. Thursday, I got a special show for you guys. Friday, we'll do the game preview for who are we playing this week?
that.
Uh, the Jets. That's right, the Jets. Oh God. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Hurry up, say what you want to say.
Good luck.
That's it. Well,
Yep.
yeah. Good luck to everybody. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. You're funny, since you
I'm
needed to
excited for
address this
I'm excited for the future of
because
the
you
league
needed
now.
to address this publicly. I didn't even need to do a show like that last year, but I get it. It's okay. Some people feel guilty, and that's probably why. Uh
Go look. No,
yeah, it's
and I
okay.
say this, and I say this from the deepest part of like my heart. I feel no guilt. I feel no remorse. It is what it is.
Right.
I
It's
toughed
only
through it
an
last year.
entire show. It's only an entire.
Yeah, because I wanted to address everything like last year. Because even go listen to me getting the championship, like my like official winner video, and you will hear the exact same rant, word for word. So the fact that it's the same, like I
You know
said,
what they say, ladies and gentlemen.
to the victor, and that's why
Hell hath no
I really,
fury.
I don't, I really don't like. Go listen to it, and then please tell me
Hell hath no fury
why we're
like
still dealing
a
with the same things in the
woman scorned.
2024-2025 season. Simple as that. You'll hear it. And then if you want, go to and any miss up one of Mrs. Finn shows, look in the chat, and it's me complaining week after week about some of these trades. So honestly, it is what it is. And I feel for you guys. I really do. But do I feel guilty? Nope. Do I feel remorse? Nope. Congratulations. You will now officially have a better. And hey, it is what it is. I like that I have Lamar Jackson as my quarterback starting.
Hey,
I like it.
good
I
luck to
like it.
everybody,
I
but
tried to
I
get
gotta
Josh
go.
Allen.
So
I tried to get every top quarterback. Like if it's a top quarterback, know that I tried to trade for them. I don't care. Cats out the bag. I wanted to improve my roster. Whoop de doo. Congratulations.
I
It
hope
is
you
what
feel
it is.
better and you got it out of your system, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I'm good.
But
And
I gotta go.
I
So
wanted people to know that their complaints weren't falling on deaf ears like mine did last year. It's cool.
yours did
It's
it. I
fine.
heard you. I
You
heard you
didn't
out.
change it though. But now this year you want to talk about potentially changing it going forward, Miss Finn, because someone
Yeah.
else said something, and like for real, me and you cool, like we the realest. So when I said something, it could have been addressed. We shouldn't be here. We should not
Yeah.
be here right
Well,
now, Miss Finn.
hey,
But
it
guess what?
happens.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Congratulations, and I hope whoever wins, I hope whoever wins. Even Cap said he's going for a buy, and I said I hope you get the buy. I don't have any malice towards anyone when it comes to this league. I hope everyone does well. Did I not text you before the perfect week pickup? I said I hope Michelle wins. Did I not say that to you? I'm not this bad,
I don't
deeply,
know. I don't know why
emotionally
you're justifying
vindictive
yourself
person.
to
No.
me.
But like for people to try to come and attack my one trade when this has happened all last year, when it's happened all this year, all season. Sorry,
Girl, I
not
gotta
sorry.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, not sorry. Y'all could miss me with all that. You should have said something earlier when I was saying something. You should have maybe joined me. And then maybe we could have done something and we could have been in a better place. It is what it is.
We're kumbayaing, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great fantasy
I'm
season. There you
enjoying
go.
it. I'm having a heck of a season. I'm enjoying it. But bye, Miss Fins. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I'm the villain now.
Thank you.
That's
It's
crazy.
okay. Nothing wrong with that. But you know we love you. You know we love you. Lady, sorry. Yeah, I really gotta skedaddle. But ladies and gentlemen, listen, I will be better. I will do better. Okay? But I appreciate you guys still joining. It's a great way to help out the channel. And I just hope we bring everybody together. I will tell you this. Hey, it's a cutthroat league. Gotta make it happen, you know? But it is what it is. I appreciate all of you guys. I had a lot of fun so far playing this season, and I know for a fact that a lot of you guys have had fun too. Hit that like button, guys. Let everybody else know we were live. I appreciate you. Continue to play, continue to go for it. It looks like this week will determine who the final six winners are gonna end up. Well, final six teams are gonna end up in the playoffs. It's not a guarantee, guys. It's not a guarantee. And it looks like Stephen Ross's Yacht, Endorphin, Big Baller Brand, Greer's OL, Manifesto, Casual Capers, The Girthquakes, and To a Tax Attorney. They're all going for it. You still got My Skills Get Sexy too, with a chance to make it. So we gotta see. We gotta see who ends up making it. But shout out to everybody in the Pick'ems League. That's also cutthroat too. Flavor J out here in woo, he's up there. And there's a few people within striking distance. There's about 75 more picks. 75 more picks left in the season, guys. We'll see who ends up winning it and taking it. I'm still fighting. I don't care that I'm literally 14 picks away. There's still a chance I can win. So I'm going to continue to do this every week, guys. Do not feel like you're out of it, okay? I'm only 14 picks away. If everybody in front of me sucks and they keep losing, I keep rising. So there you go. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, I am well over my time, but take care of everything, guys. Be blessed. Have fun. Uh, oh my God, you guys are adorable. I love it. I love it. Thank you for this fantasy football show. Show them. And as always, again, we'll see you tomorrow for the AFC East show, and then tomorrow night for the League Wide Wednesday show. Take care, guys. Be blessed. And I will catch you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.